The probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
I'm not The ship is called the Unreliable. Well, of course it is. I think I'm just going to spread these points out somewhat evenly to try and get these bonuses you achieve at 20. So, Persuade and Intimidate, I now get a bonus during combat. I can terrify enemies if I kill one of their friends. Medical 20 allows me to add a second drug mixing slot to the inhaler. And Lockpick. The containers requiring one mag pick to unlock are free to open. I would need quite a lot to get Hack to 20. That's what I need for unlocking the ability to sell goods to vending machines. I would need 12 points jammed into Stealth, so probably not going to do that. I've also bumped range just so that it's 10 points away from the next bonus level if I decide to do that next. All changes will be like... No. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh. Time dilation location hits. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cribbles those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Didn't I already unlock this? You have unlocked a dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Oh, okay, maybe I just didn't get the message, because I'm pretty sure I had 20 in these already. Now for perks, there's quite a few that look interesting. Slow the World, 25% more tactical time. Quicken the Dead, 50% tactical time dilation recharge rate. I also like the idea of being able to... there was one that let me carry more. It wasn't a 25% walk speed, 20% sprint speed. I'm thinking that is actually got... I'm probably going to end up sprinting everywhere, and that might be useful. But, Traveller, you have become very efficient at transporting goods. Maybe you should have been born a cargo hauler. No. Anyway, this is the one, though. Deadly Demonstrations. Your companions have a lot to teach you about killing. 50% XP from companion kills. This is one of those that you take early or don't bother taking, I think. I think it's sort of... It feels like something that will reap rewards pretty quickly. And hopefully pay for itself. So, yeah, I think there are a lot of nice things, but I'm going to go with my instinct, and my instinct is to take that. So, yes, that was a little bit dramatic. Okay, so. Now that we've got a ship, I should probably get to know it before I head out.
What can I do for you, Captain?
Nothing.
Goodbye.
I must admit I was really just testing to see if you were going to call me Captain Hawthorne rather than Captain Monty. It's Captain Monty. Right, let's take a look at our new ship, the Unreliable. I did notice this little red mark and thought to myself, I wonder what that is, and then got distracted. So it was originally called the Reliable, and then somebody got to know the ship's computer. Right. Okay.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux 2000 Workbench is at your disposal, Captain.
Am I hearing somebody? Is this bench making noises all by itself? Oh! Okay, use the workbench. The workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armour. Keep you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon or armour item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Okay, right, so I can modify a sawn-off shotgun. Install a mod. Magazine, do I have... I don't have any mods. I do not have any mods. Probably should have expected that. What about this? No. Okay. Armour. No, I'm not going to be modifying that. Oh, no. Right. Tinker. You have not yet unlocked the ability to tinker. Upgrade your science skill to tinker. Okay. Repair. So I can repair here. This is going to require... 16 weapon parts. This thing is almost falling apart. And I can break down things. This gives one... Out of curiosity... I can repair... Can I not repair... let's... Oh, okay. Weapon parts required. It requires more weapon parts to repair from my inventory than it does at the bench. So I should try to do most... Oh, you know what? I definitely want to repair that because I definitely want to use it. Right. So I probably want to do as much repairing back here than anywhere else. Yeah. And pick up tossball stick. The tossball stick, which is a what? It is a weapon that needs repairing. It's a two-handed melee. This is my right. You know what? I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I have a feeling I want to shoot things rather than hit them with swords. Oh. Okay. Nice. Right. So, do I have a place I can store stuff? Because I don't think I'm going to want all of these melee weapons, but I sort of don't want to,
The ship's engines cannot be powered until a replacement regulator has been properly installed.
Right. Requires power regulator.
These surveillance devices allow me to monitor you constantly. Please ignore them.
Well, I would have if you'd not mentioned them. I mean, I suppose at some level I knew you were watching me, but now it feels creepy. What?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself.
Do I
right
want...
before he died.
Oh, right. For a second, it kind of made it sound like this was the reason for him dying, but I remember there was another reason for him dying. Vocational competence respecification machine. No. I do not wish... No. I do not wish to be a new me. I'm perfectly happy with the me I am. I like me, Captain Monty. Okay, let's see what is up here. And... Did I? Oh, a kitchen. Ooh. Okay. Pick up algae. So all of this is... No, I can't take any of this. Right. So I can't put anything back in the fridge. I can't store stuff after I've picked it up. That's a little Can I use this? When it said it opened up an extra slot for my medicinal inhaler, can I huff, fish? A blend of herbs and spices packed in oil loaded with sodium. Okay. What one's this? Tartara sauce! A tangy sauce made with real atmospheric contaminants from Tartarus. Alright. 0G brew, spaces, choice. Alcohol, personality attributes, +1. Hangover, dexterity. Oh, so that's probably a bad idea. Tarmac and cheese, pre-sliced bread. That gives 200% natural health generation for 2 minutes. So can I... Okay. Yes, I can. And... I can't... No, I can't remove this. Will this only last us... So I've got 2 shots of this, then this will be gone, right? And then I can put something else in... You know what? We'll experiment with that later on.
These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Okay. So there's a bunch of crew quarters.
Due to catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown.
Oh, is that where I can store some stuff? Because I've got to be honest, I really would like to store some stuff. We got stuff in... Okay. Criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, hacking and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in those activities without consequences. This is not criminal activity, this is mine. This is mine. I am Captain Monty in Captain Monty Shallow. Light assault rifle. Nice. Let's... Ooh. Okay, this has only got 30 rounds, whereas I've got... I think these two share rounds. I don't think they... Magazine size 8, light. Magazine size 9, light. And there we go. Magazine size 30, heavy. So I've got light ammunition, heavy ammunition, and energy. Oh. All right, I've got to see it. I've got to see it. What? Weapons or armor degrade with use, inflicting or preventing... Oh, is this weapon... Oh, whoa. Yeah. Repairing the item return... Right, I've already figured out the repairing of this. So this is not very good, is what you're saying. So let's stick with something else. I wish I could just leave this behind. But it... No. I really would like somewhere to store my stuff. The captain's quarters, I need to get the power turned on. Right, well, then let's get that started. Now, I'm supposed to head to Edgewater. And I'm going to assume this is Edgewater on account of it being at the edge of some water. Assuming this is, in fact, water. Right, let's... be off. Okay. Whoa. Hello? I'm just nipping...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. Do you... No, I'm a Starship Safety Inspector. I'm inspecting this starship for safety violations.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You inspect the area at... Don't go in, though. I've quarantined it for inspection reasons. Yes. That's a volcano. By the way, you do still have, like, one of your men in that direction? I mean, he didn't seem to be the brightest spark around, but you might want to go and pick him up. Is that? That looks like a crashed... That looks like something I probably don't want to mess with. I'm too far away to get... Whoa! Yeah, don't want to be doing that. Too far away to get my super perception. Am I close enough now? Oh yeah. Weak primal that throws rocks at enemies. A monstrous primal with devastating N-ray ground slam that concusses enemies but is vulnerable afterwards. Does not like being poked. Can't say I blame... Where am I going? I can't say I... Alright, I'm going in... Okay, I don't think this is the way. I think that is the way. He says... Wandering off like a typical nosy person. Right. Whoa. Marauder Goon. A close-range attacker that rushes in and slashes with their brain. Prefers smoking tile over Wentworth. Okay. And he has a friend. Let's... Okay. Oh, stagger. I can stagger. I can stagger. Oh, and he... Okay, I do not have a lot of extra ammunition for this. Okay. That's two of the... What the hell is that? Where's the other one that... It's somewhat difficult to see bodies in the grass. Okay. This is a primal. Alright, so these guys were just sort of hanging around. This is definitely not the right way. Magpick. Yeah, this is definitely not the right way. I need to be going that way. So I think it's down there. No idea why I put the weapon away. I have a feeling I'm not going to get there anytime soon. Oh, actually, it's not. Yeah, okay, it's not that far. If that's what I've just visited, it's actually pretty close. So I was going to say, hopefully not going to meet much resistance, but... Alright. Do you have friend? You do? You have friends. So... Okay, I think I... Oh, blind him! Blind him! Yes, blind him! You can't see, but then why are you shooting? Should always acquire a target before shooting. Okay. You... Right, have been... Piecemeal mining helmet. What am I hearing? Okay, so... Where it... Aha. Oh. Now, they had... Oh, right. Let's... No, they've got the same sort of clothing I had on, but they've got a helmet. No. I mean, it protects my noggin, but it does not allow the moustache free rein to do what it does best, which is impress. Shock and awe by facial hair. I do hope I can find a hat. Okay. And... It is a remarkably colourful planet, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot going on. Well, in the colour department, there's a lot going on. This... Okay. Edgewater! Put your gun away. Don't want to seem like a hostile. Oh, past the graveyard. She did mention. Hello? I am...
Oh, hey. Where'd you come from?
Over there. Is this a metaphorical question? Am I supposed to be explaining some basics of human anatomy and nature? There's a... Okay, you know what? Okay, there's a large beast over there. I'd go and shoot it if I were you. Edgewater, because that's not remotely creepy at all, is it? Do I have to report in somewhere? Hello? This is the cemetery. That does not look good. Do I... Oh, right. Okay. I stroll on in. Brilliant. Okay. It's... Oh, I was going to say it's deserted. Oh, I did not see you there. Hello?
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Sick house. This is the sick house. Okay. I'm looking for whoever is in charge in this...
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Okay. Cantina. I'm looking for whoever's in charge. I get the feeling, the strange feeling, that the person who's in charge is going to be found over here? Not you. Esther Blaine, hello.
I've got some time.
What do you do? I was going to ask for directions to the town mayor. But I think Ada has marked the cannery? Can't be right. Okay, Ada thinks the person in charge will be found in a cannery. That's... interesting. Hello? There's not really a lot of people around here. Hello, excuse me. I'm looking for somebody who... Vending machine discovered. Spacer's Choice automated sales units, vending machines. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have high enough reputation with the associated faction or hack skill of 40. Okay, so I can't sell anything yet, but I could buy... What? Ooh. Mag 2 power, ranged weapon mod. Nightingale step. Armor mod. Decrease the noise made while moving. Okay. Bypass shunt. Tool used to hack computers. Oh, this is restricted. Oh, these are restricted items. Those are the ones I can't get yet. All right, what's that? Light machine gun. Sounds nice. You don't have any hats, do you? No. Okay, well then...
It's Random's choice. It's Spacer's choice.
Okay. Hello, I'm looking for whoever's in charge. You don't look in charge. You... Hello, person with very bright, colourful hair. Is there somebody in charge here? Hello. Okay, I'm getting the feeling that whoever's in charge is somewhere around here. Hello? Oh. Right. I have a feeling the person in charge is upstairs. Right. Through the elevator. This just probably wraps around. Yes. Okay. Right. Cool music.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Oh, focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
What? No, please go on. This conversation sounds fascinating. What are you filling the cans with? Never mind, not my...
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
Okay, nice hat. Shame it sat on the wrong head. You must be the town boss. I'll wait until you're finished. You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform a little more respect.
Oh, the thing I'm wearing, that's a marauder's outfit. Yeah, okay. I probably should have stayed in yonder. You're absolutely right. I probably am not giving the right impression. As daft as the other outfit looks, this one's probably a bad idea. Okay, uniform, what are you... I don't actually work for Spacer's Choice, so I don't have a uniform.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Okay, my ship needs repairs, and I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Oh, let me guess. You want to do something... You want me to do something for you before you'll help me, right? Because you seem awfully forthcoming with this information.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Right. What a surprise. I would never... I don't think those people are going to like it if we take their power, you know.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Whoa. Let me get this right. You want me to turn their power off to get them to come back and work for you? Why? Yeah, why? Why don't they want to come back all by themselves to work for you?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame the work. I don't actually... I mean, I've not really seen Edgewater. It doesn't look that bad, does it? Okay, out of curiosity, none of what you're telling me is my problem. No, but at the same time, if I take their regulator, I'm sort of making this all my problem. How can I help?
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
So you want me to strong-arm them into coming to work for you, to basically give them no choice by leaving them to the mercy of, well, whatever turning the power off will leave them to the mercy of. Or how will I recognize Adelaide? Yeah, how will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
And if Adelaide, you know, for example, just doesn't really want to come and work for you again. These workers must have left town for a reason. Yeah, what reason did they leave?
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
So you understand... Okay, so he seems to be shouldering some responsibility, but the way he says it sounds way too smooth and calm and... Okay, I'll see what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, yeah, no, she could be very useful.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Yeah, okay, yes, we'll be off now. Oi! Okay, you've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventures and help in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support. Their skills enhance your skills. They increase your carrying capacity, do they? You can unlock special companion combat abilities with the inspiration skill. Learn more about your companions in the companion ledger. I will do that. Okay then, we will be on our way. And, I may want to have a word with you. Because there is something about this that, well, the whole strong-arm some people.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Actually,
Got a sec?
yeah. Actually, I was thinking the same thing myself, but I was sort of thinking we'd do it not in the building. Like maybe sort of, you know. Okay.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
No,
It's
you're
just
more than welcome.
Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
Right, this is about the deserters. What's the other side of it? Also, what's going in the cans? Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the most honest soul. Yeah. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be heavily armed. No, I don't mind nuance. I also would like to be heavily armed. Nuance and heavily armed. You know, we can have both. Figures, Reed didn't exactly strike me as the honest soul.
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay, I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. Well, I don't know that. It just... How well did you know the deserters? You worked with them, you were friends, or what?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
So these are decent people just trying to make it away from him. Right. Do you know this Adelaide Reed mentioned?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. Alls I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
I can't blame anyone for wanting to leave this town, Scottish. No, okay, you can't leave it at that. Why were Reed and Adelaide arguing?
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Yeah, that's... What do you mean if I can get out to her? I'm sure the deserters are very fine people, so what?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister.
That would be
I
because
think you
it's
should talk
not.
to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt. What do we need to talk to the vicar about? Flipping us. Where would I find? I suppose. Yeah. Where is he?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Okay. And what are we going to talk to him about? Flipping a switch in your power mill?
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all.
No, it's a reasonably good idea. I mean, I don't need to talk to him to find out if this is, you know, the right thing to do, because I can pretty safely say it isn't. But what we should do about it, well, that's another matter. The Companion Ledger. This Companion Ledger shows you everything you need to know about your companions. You can see their skills, stats, status effects, and gear. To change your companion's gear, first select the item you want to swap out, then choose a compatible item to replace it with. You can also change how they behave in combat by selecting their preferred weapon, follow distance, and aggressiveness. Okay, so Parvati has got a pistol and an impact hammer. Leave it to Spacer's choice to make a hammer and then remind people that it's good to hit things with it. By the way, this hammer hits things really good. Okay. Alright, well I'm gonna leave her with that. I suppose I could give her the toss ball stick, but the hammer just seems to be mechanics overalls. Wow, her armor's better than mine. Oh, should I change my... I probably should change just out... I'm running around in a... Yeah, I mean, I feel very silly. I really do. I feel like I'm going to grab some sled and go down some sort of funnel thing. Monty the Luge champion or something. Yeah. However, I don't want people to think that I am, in fact... It says rebuilt mining gear, so why did he say... Well, you know what? Well... Okay. Perk points available. You do not have any, however. Okay. Threat generated. Oh, I can get them to hit you more often. That... Okay, I can get them to hit you less. That seems more useful, probably. Increase your engineering skill when Parvati is in the party. Ah, so she can grant me engineering skill, which will then allow us to do... Oh! That is going to be very useful. Aggressive. Passive. Only attacks targets companions as has been explicitly told to. Defensive. Once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until the combat is over. Aggressive. The combat always engages and attacks when the player enters combat. We'll see how it all... I'm going to go with defensive. Distance. Medium. Yeah, no. Oh, no, not distance from me. Weapon. Yeah, follow distance. Now, you can stay close enough. I think I want you to stay on ranged only. I don't want you running into the middle of combat and getting, you know, in my way. So, and you now let me carry more inventory as well? I'm guessing... Okay, and I can now tell you...
I'm going.
Interesting.
Coming back.
Okay. That's nice. Brilliant. Right, so let's... We have got to go and see somebody in... Where was it? It was... optional. Speak to the vicar. Parvati wants you to visit the town's vicar. She's a little uncertain about the task Reed has set before you. The vicar might be able to provide some moral guidance. Okay, is it going to be in this cross-shaped? She said to the east, didn't she? I think she did. And...
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Right. Beginning to see why people didn't want to live here. Observatory. Was this?
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
It is pretty clean. I sort of don't want to stand on that. Is this where we're supposed to be? I really don't want to stand on this, but you're...
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Hail there, Mary. Hail, Mary. Yes. Hello?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Okay, you two. He seems a little, well, desperate for conversation. However, Vicar Maximilian, don't mind saying the full name, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do. How did you know I'm an outsider? I'm guessing because you don't know me? What sort of spiritual advice? I don't... Okay, Parvati wanted to talk to you about what Reed asked us to do.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters, cut power to deserters. If you could answer quickly, we're in a hurry. No, we're not. He's asked us to cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
Pretty much.
I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So, what do you advise? What do you think of Adelaide's group? Yeah, what do you think about the group?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Maybe? So what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right. I mean, there is another option. I could get the power converter some other place. Not from this town, because that would have the same effect. But, you know, is that even possible? Right, just talk to everyone. I'll keep their mind. Sounds like you've got work cut out for me. Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I would not have assumed that it was safe at all. And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
That segued rather quickly from, oh, you should be careful out there, it's dangerous, oh, all the way to, by the way, could you do something for me? Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? Yeah.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Right. You're saving everybody from themselves. It doesn't happen to have some scantily dressed people in it and some odd illustrations of strange acts by any chance. Seems the authorities would be interested to hear about this. No, I need to know a little bit more about this book before I agree to it. Yes, come on. Share the details.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Right, yeah, sure, I'll pick the book up.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
So, he's just suggesting we talk to Adelaide and convince them nicely to come back, that it would be in their best interests. I mean, this place isn't so bad, but it's a little empty, a little dreary, and these guards wandering around.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
Telling everyone to get back to work is a little annoying, isn't it? Now, we need to head out of town. Let's have a quick look. Comes now the power, stranger in a strange land, and the illustrated manual. does that change? Nope, that's also outside, and the quickest way outside is through this gate. And this is not... Okay, where... So the book he wants from me is over there. What about the... Divert power? Now comes... Deliver... Right, optional. Speak to the vicar. We've already done that. Deliver a message to Adelaide. Where would that... So we're on the wrong side. We can go round or we can go back through the city. Edgewater landing... Oh, this is probably where...
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Right, okay, so this is probably where we'll land once we get the ship working. That does make sense. So, oh, okay, the road is reasonably well lit. We just follow the road around, find his book, and then head off to speak to Adelaide and be as charming as humanly possible, or see if she's got any other ideas. Is that sentry... That sentry's not hostile. Hello? Oh. Hi. 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 Hello?
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
2 engineering can do it myself, actually. Can I? Hang on a second, I'm not sure. Go ahead. Can I do it myself? I mean, I don't know what my engineering skill is better because I have you with me. What's this? Is this... What does this mean? I can do it myself, actually. Right, go ahead. Apparently I can do it myself. I don't know what... You know what? I want to...
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Whoa, don't you... No. Let's just... Don't you owe me something for the repairs? No, good luck. We didn't agree to do it for money. We just did it. Mostly because... What? I mean, as soon as we helped out, I'm guessing you don't mind if we go through the junk and, you know, help ourselves to the junk. We're cleaning up is what we're doing. Okay, so right, let me just have a look at this. My engineering skill is 32. Actually, I'm pretty good at engineering anyway. Surprisingly good at engineering. And I'm guessing the extra comes from having Parvati along for the ride. She's probably... Right, she is... Actually, my engineering's better than hers at the moment. How is my engineering better than the engineers? Because I'm awesome. It probably comes from having a great moustache. The machines just respect the moustache. And rightfully so, I might add. Rightfully so. So... Combat drone. Can we fix that? Have it come with us. What? Well, good luck. Have fun doing whatever it is that robots do. Is it over there? Is that the residence he wants us to check out? It probably is, isn't it? Are we leaving the road now? Lots of empty bins out here. Okay. I'm sort of... Well, I'm waiting for something horrible to happen. It's just the way I'm wired, I'm afraid. Right, so we've got a lot of ammo now, which is nice. And, well, we don't have a lot of ammo, but we've got slightly more ammo, which is always good. And where the hell am I? Right, so that is where I'm going ultimately. Oh, I think this is the... Where in it? Where's... Right, there's the city. If we'd come out of the other side... Right, we would have come here. Are you hearing something? Are these just a bunch of abandoned buildings? Right, I think this goes back into Edgewater. That goes all the way around. Okay, I'm getting myself oriented. I'm figuring my way around the place and... Oh. Vending machine discovered. Hello.
Look out!
Okay. Okay, these things used to be. Oh God.
Everyone all right?
I'm fine. Oh, they're rabid. Okay, they're right. Okay. Sorry, I've discovered these before, and they were cute and friendly. And by that I mean they weren't trying to kill me. Although, looking at them, perhaps my definition of cute requires a little clarification as well.